99 to Beat is a new high-stakes game show that debuts tonight on Fox 17. The competition puts 100 everyday people from all walks of life against each other in a series of what they call stupidly simple games.
Yeah, some test your basic abilities, some you just have to get lucky. But if you win, you take home $1 million. You want another reason to watch? Our next guest right here, Jonathan, is on the show. He's from our area, from the Kalamazoo area. Hey, Jonathan, how are you?
Hey, good morning. How are you?
I'm well. I'm excited to learn all about, I mean, you had a fun experience.
I had experience, that's for sure, yes.
I mean, you got to be on this show that we get to watch tonight. So what was that like? Let's just start there.
Sure. So I wore out the rowing machine and the treadmill and the weight machines at the Sherman Lake YMCA down in the Richland area. I prepared physically for all the different challenges that could await me as I undertook this journey. I was superstitious. I had some undergarments that had dollar signs all over them.
Okay.
I figured if I couldn't win the $1 million, at least I'd wear $1 million. But I wasn't prepared for the mental stress and the challenges that resulted in. So we would show up and we'd be given the instructions from the referees and then the producers to say, okay, this is your next challenge and here's how you have to go about doing this. So we would think about our strategies. We'd think about how we need to approach the next task. You'd build up that anxiety, the sound, the
Sure.
buzzer would sound, the horn would sound, the lights would come on, the cameras would come on, and then the adrenaline just kicks in. And so you go as fast as you can to try to complete the challenge. And you look around and you hear the surrounding sounds and the noises as people are celebrating as they finally completed the challenge. You start to panic then because and those undergarments need to be washed more often.
Oh my gosh.
And so you complete the challenge. It's a feeling of euphoria that just the
Carefully crafted chaos is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, just it's a feeling of just the relief and the stress that goes away. You find your friends that are in the winner circle. You celebrate with them, and then you turn around and looking back on the floor, two people that you had dinner with the night before, or somebody that you hang out with in the lounge in between the games, and you're heartbroken because one of those two is going to go home at that point because their competition's over. So.
Right, so last is eliminated. That's how it works.
Correct,
right?
yes. Yeah, it's a unique concept to American game shows.
What are these people? I'm sorry, I just saw people on the TV rubbing ice all over their bodies. I didn't know.
Right.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was a block of ice with a whistle that was encased inside.
Oh my gosh.
And you don't want to finish last. I know that's a concept foreign to a lot of Chicago Bears fans.
Thank you. Thank you. Of which I am. I understand it completely.
So for me, there's a needle being thread there. If you go camping in the Upper Peninsula, and you're at the party and you're approached by a bear, you don't need to outrun the bear. You need to outrun the person that can't outrun the bear. So in this
I don't know
case,
if you watched last Sunday, but anybody can outrun the bears.
No.
So when it comes, were there any of the challenges that you saw and you thought to yourself, I've got, and then you were surprised. You were like, wait a second, I thought high confidence going in.
I thought I could do all of them, and then and then that changes quickly when the horn sounds and you pick up the chopstick and you have to stack some metal nuts into a tower.
Yeah.
And your hand starts to shake.
Sure.
And it shakes uncontrollably. And you say to yourself, oh no, I just had this plan in mind. I had this thought as how I was going to do this. I think it was Mike Tyson who says everybody has a plan until you get punched in the face.
Yeah.
That's your punch in the face moment. And so you either have to go through and come up with a new strategy, or you have to fight through it and
so you weren't prepared for, that was the issue. You prepared for all these things, but then it's the anxiety and the moment that was like, ouch, that's the killer.
Yeah, and for me, I did this and I made it through and I'm happy with where I finished. And leaving the studio, leaving the town where this was filmed, I remember just spending a day just to go outside and touch the grass and breathe the fresh air and told myself, if I can do this, if I just did what I just did, if I can do this, there's nothing I can't accomplish out in, when I return home. So.
I love that. So you're gonna make us do one of these challenges.
Right. This was the pasta challenge. We were given a cup full of spaghetti strands and given 6 pieces of penne pasta. Okay. And the challenge here.
These are small.
Right.
They are.
The challenge is to place all 6 pieces of penne pasta onto your 1 strand of spaghetti using only your mouth.
Okay.
And the last person that unfortunately failed to complete this challenge was.
Are we actually going to try this?
So I get fired if I get last? Is that how it works?
I'll go slow. Okay. I know the secret. I know the trick now.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know it before. I practiced.
I didn't wake up this morning practicing.
I've done it twice in my life. So.
You're like an expert, because okay.
Start the clock. There's no way.
I'm like, they keep rolling
Wait a
away.
second. I'm gonna do. I'm doing what he's doing. Look at, he's smart. He's smart. See what he did there? He lined up the cuts.
Well, you can do that?
I didn't know the rules.
You can use your hands
To set up the bar. There needs to be Benny Hill music. Okay. I'm going to fail miserably at this because every time I put one on, I go back for another one and then it falls off. Focus.
I'm dying.
Focus. You gotta focus. You gotta focus. I was really close. I can't even do this with my hands. Focus, focus, focus. You did so good. But
You're halfway there. You're halfway there.
But we have.
I know we're running out of time, so man,
That sounds.
dude, that would have. I couldn't do this.
I would have done.
Don't sign me up for any game
There were 97
shows.
other people trying to do this at the same time.
Yeah.
You could, your odds, and that's the thing, your odds were never less than 50%, right? Only when there's only
Well,
two
right,
people
two,
left,
right,
right? So
sure.
if there's 96 people you're competing against,
Pretty good odds.
which is what goes through your head, is
Yeah.
I've got good odds until this happens,
All
and then
right.
you say to yourself, oh no,
Right.
and the panic sets in.
Yeah,
Two
yeah.
quick questions.
Yes.
One, are there any? Do you ever get placed in a team, or is this all solo?
There were team
Yeah.
challenges, yes.
Okay.
And
Well,
that's
then you gotta trust other people to get you through.
correct, right. So you don't want to be the person that gets eliminated in the final, and you don't want to be somebody who gets eliminated in a team competition, because in that sense, your fate is in the hands of 7, 8, 9, 10 other
stressed out.
contestants.
Okay.
Last question, real
Yes.
quickly.
I'm
How
like,
long am
yeah.
I gonna have to wait for somebody to say I'm not here to make friends? Okay, just kidding. I watch a lot of reality TV, and that line will come out.
So there
at
was
some
no,
point.
as far as I could tell, there was no alliances formed. There was no
Okay, all right.
I was gonna say,
that
'cause
drama.
there were some, Survivor people on there. I mean, there are a cast of characters.
We got along great. We
Good.
celebrated. We cheered for each other. We helped each other out. We encouraged people.
Okay.
That's
Let's
kind
watch
of
this.
I know, right?
get to-
Tonight.
when is
this on?
Fox
Tonight, 9 o'clock.
17.
All right.
Jonathan, thank
All
you.
right. Tonight, 99 to beat. To win $1 million, don't finish last. That's the whole concept.
Don't finish last. There you go.